Lightning bugs grow crystals inside their bodies, just so they can reflect light out of themselves. That light organ on top of the abdomen is a dedicated piece of equipment, not just something that happens. It mixes a couple of chemicals with oxygen, and the bug controls the flow of oxygen with a nervous twitch so it can blink in specific patterns. The inside of that organ is lined with crystals the bug grows itself, arranged to aim the light outward. If they can't be seen, they don't get to mate. Every species has its own blinking pattern. The males fly around and flash theirs, and the females watch from a leaf and decide whether to answer. One species in particular, Photuris, has a chemical toxicity that spiders and birds particularly don't like. Another species, Photuris, figured out that the females can blink the mating pattern of the Photuris to draw the males in. As far as the Photuris male is concerned, he's coming in to mate. What actually happens is the Photuris kills and eats him to absorb the toxins she can't produce herself. And the thinking is that's the primary reason, because Photuris females don't do it with any of the other varieties. The larvae glow too. The thinking on that is similar to the bright red coloring you see on frogs and lizards, the kind that tells predators they're toxic or taste bad. Since fireflies are nocturnal, they needed a way to signal to nocturnal predators, and glowing may have been it. That's as good a guess as any. Why would something begin to glow the first time? That's an exciting thing to imagine, but it's not something you can ever really know. One species, Photuris carolinus, does something where an entire field of them will synchronize their flashing. Thousands of them blinking at the same time, the males flying and flashing one pattern, the females sitting on leaves answering with a different flash. They've been around since the Cretaceous period, over 100 million years. They found lampyridae in Burmese amber from 100 million years ago. Of the 2,600 known species, scientists have assessed about 150 of them, and of those 150, about 30 are struggling with declining populations. Their biggest problem is light pollution from the suburbs and cities. They calibrate their flash based on the ambient light around them, and when that gets washed out, it messes up their calibration, and in messing up their calibration, it messes up their mating. You can be the world's best disco dancer, but if somebody starts playing country music, you don't really know how to dance to it. You can't attract a mate if you can't dance.